Yeah, you can hear it now, right?
Okay, we're back.
Hello? Okay, but it's
I don't
not
watch
the same.
TV.
You doing it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, now we have sound coming through.
What'd you do? You fixed it?
Yeah.
Well, I just pressed the little
No,
button and then I switched
No,
it back.
it's because I must have clicked on something accidentally over here that disabled it.
Can you hear us or no?
Oh, our producer effed it up.
Oh, it might have.
It's always fault.
That's why I went into software.
No. Well, the question is, did
Okay,
you
we
fix
seem
it,
to we
or
seem to
did
be
you
back.
unfuck it up?
We'll give him 10.
Well, I got Cheeto fingers now. Are we still going?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, you guys missed the last 15 minutes. It was intense.
Well, I did stop and start the stream to see if that would fix it, and then it didn't.
Okay.
So for what you missed, we basically solved the entire problem, and the land is at peace.
Okay.
Dragon's gone.
And they're now level 20, so
we'll
great campaign, everybody.
Yeah.
Sorry you missed it, Drew.
Okay, so Xavier, here's the thing. The accumulation of wealth of the dragon is how the dragon also accumulates power. So by disrupting its wealth, we do disrupt its power to some degree. That doesn't mean it's not a threat. It probably is still a threat, and it probably is pissed off at you. What we were going to propose is we have a small bit of land outside of Waterdeep. We were going to go talk to the Open Lord of Waterdeep, if you are amenable to the idea, to see whether she might be able to at least temporarily relocate you until we can find out more about how to permanently get rid of this dragon. The notes that Simi had on this dragon say she had killed it multiple times, keeping it at bay, and finally gave up and died. So Simi could never figure out how to permanently get rid of it, and we don't know how to permanently get rid of it. We have some leads on people who might know how to permanently get rid of it, but we don't know. So
Didn't you have your theories?
But you're saying you know that taking the treasure away makes it weaker? How do you know this?
our dragon experts have some amount of lore knowledge of this. Am I misrepresenting this?
Go ahead and roll a persuasion.
what I-
Yes.
Go ahead and roll a
That's-
persuasion or a
I
No.
thought he had toys.
or a
No,
deception.
he didn't.
Well, it's not a deception.
It is.
I believe it, so I can get okay, that's an 18 plus a bunch for that. It's 27 for deception.
You fucking know it. All right.
I have
Gotcha.
lied to myself, and
Yeah.
I believe it, okay?
Okay.
It's not a lie if you believe it.
So,
Well, then the second
can't,
thing is,
I can't accept responsibility for what you choose to do with your village. If you tell me to, I will put that loot back in the dragon's lair.
are
The
you
stuff that they took for it.
are
from
you saying that
I think we should.
that Waterdeep will protect us? Should we follow
Let him
you there?
respawn and kill it.
You will be more protected in the shadows of Waterdeep because they're already have defenses up against dragons anyway.
Roll persuasion on that one.
21.
And if we were to follow you to Waterdeep, you're saying you'll continue to find a solution to permanently rid us of this ghost dragon?
Yes, we are going to continue working on. We have a lead to some friends of Simi's that we think might be able to give us some more information.
21 persuasion. Okay.
Have I ever lied to you before?
Would I lie?
Look at his face.
I've known you for a day, sir.
But then you guys had your own theories, right?
Or we can say.
Let me ponder this for the evening, and let's reconvene in the morning.
Agreed.
It's already getting late.
Is it past Roba's bedtime?
I need my beauty sleep
I'm
to
sorry?
maintain
Is it
this
past
level
Roba's
of
bedtime?
charisma.
Everybody?
Yeah.
Oh, you wish to see her?
Kenny wants to see her.
I can send her to your Well, I can see your room. It's not really a room. I can send her to come and see you guys. So you guys will be able to use the same room for the evening. I'll have Irma swing by and say hi.
Okay.
And
Our
then-
friends Lux and Chrome are off checking out, seeing if they can scout some of the numbers on the local orcs, and they should be back sometime. So
Oh.
don't be surprised if they come looking for this camp too.
They must be the bravest of your group then to go just the two of them. Huh?
Well,
They
yeah.
are so stealthy, it defies you wouldn't even know they're here.
Walk around and play armor.
I was gonna say the bravest.
I mean, Chrome's definitely the fastest.
He doesn't need to outrun
So we go
the
into
dragon,
the
he needs to outrun
Well,
Lux.
well, that was the plan. See, I was just gonna have Chrome with his super speed zip through, slit a few throats and disappear into the thing, and a couple hours later zip through again, slit through a few throats, and you know, like that.
He does have mobile, right? So he doesn't have opportunity tags.
Yeah. So just wait till they're sleeping, zip through, kill 4 or 5 of them as you go, and they won't even know what hit them.
There we go.
But he's
Start-
not here, so
you
I
gotta
can't,
start
I
from the
can't do that.
outside in, though.
Huh?
Start from the outside in.
It depends on the size of the camp. You could probably start from one side, run across.
Just circle like a spiral
That's
on
what
the
I'm saying,
outside.
yeah,
and
yeah.
just smaller
Just make a
smaller
band right through the
He's
middle.
like Taz, the
Before you know it, he's gonna be soaked in blood in the middle of like 2,000 dead orcs, huh? Okay.
that's what Chrome sounds like.
So you guys make
It's
it.
canon.
You guys venture into the room. Again, it's nice to be dry, on solid, hard, dry flooring. The
We get it overnight.
fireplace is available. You guys, there's materials and wood there. You guys can start your own fire if you wish.
Is it gonna
Yeah.
be windy again
And we can reset all
What,
of our.
tonight?
tonight, like it was the previous night?
Are we gonna get a good night's sleep?
You wanna
You're
check-
exhausted. You're
you wanna
gonna
check
sleep
the weather?
really well.
What?
You want to check the weather?
I mean,
Roll
if
some-
there's any risk of that, then I'll just cast Tiny Hut because it's pleasantly dry and warm inside.
That's your call.
Roll a song.
I'm gonna cast it. It's free. The only thing it costs me is 10 minutes.
So, are you guys? Is anybody gonna start the fire or no?
Well, if
I'll
we're
start.
going into tiny.
Okay. So you start working on the fire. You are talking to yourself in the corner.
It's okay.
And then what? No, I thought you
gonna
were
be okay.
casting.
It's like the Blair Witch Project.
And then Roderick, what are you gonna do?
Tune my lute.
So you're
that what they call it these
playing with your instrument right in front of everyone.
Oh.
Everybody's watching you play with your instrument. Okay. And then what are the ladies doing?
Oh, we're just chilling. Kenny's just staring eagerly at the door.
Okay. So what's Kenny's passive perception?
13.
13. And what's yours?
18.
So Kenny's like staring at the door, right? Just kind of like wide-eyed and eager, waiting, like a doorknob, and then
Yeah,
looking
her
at scratch
tail's
the edges,
kinda like-
seeing what's gonna. Oh, tail. She dragging again? Oh, yeah, tiefling. There we go. Tiefling. Okay, yes.
Yes.
But then you notice in the window, you see a movement. And as you look, you see the top half of what appears to be Irma. And you see some fingers. She looks in and she sees you. She goes. Just a little bit. And then you see. And you big old smile.
I tap Kenny.
She goes out. And Kenny, give me a perception.
15.
15. No. She looks out the window and just sees darkness out there. And as she's looking at the window, the door opens. And Irma's like, "Hello, everybody! Welcome back! You guys made it! Nobody. Wait, 2 of you died.
No, they're still.
They're right over there.
They're gone. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Remember, they didn't like your food.
It's It's okay. They're just scoping
My
out.
food comes up? I didn't cook
No,
it.
I'm
Mommy
just
made it. I just carried it. Mama made it. I'm sorry.
Kenny like leaps up and runs over to her, just gives her a big hug.
Hi.
Her tail's just.
Oh, you're so warm.
Don't believe anything the orc says.
I like warm hugs. She's such a warm hugger.
Our tieflings
And
want blood.
she sees Kenny's tail wiggling. She's like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna catch it. She tries to catch it in the tail.
Kenny will like kind of dart around and make a game of it.
Okay.
She's having fun.
You guys are so fun. I'm glad you guys didn't die. That's cool. So you guys got the
Glad we
dragon?
didn't die either.
Not in
Well,
so many words.
Technically.
Well, it's dead.
It's technically dead now.
Okay, now you gotta start your 10 minutes over again.
Like, setting up it's like an igloo. I'm like have to place I have to go around and place like I picture I'm like placing a hand each time and like a little brick appears every time I put a hand up. And I kind of go around and
What's that? What are you making?
Want to try one?
yes please.
Yes, please. What is it? Yes, please.
I'm just gonna put one finger up and just keep.
What's he making?
He's making something for us to sleep in so we can be really, really
But you
comfortable.
have. But you
Be
have.
quiet. He's constipating.
I don't know what that means.
He needs to like focus and think really hard, otherwise he has to start all over again.
I thought you were sleeping here. You guys.
We are. We're sleeping in here, in here.
In here and here.
Yeah. It's like when you make a pillow fort in your room. It shouldn't. We beat its butt pretty bad today.
Can I hide in there with you?
I'm okay with it.
I doubt that that's getting picked up and going out on the stream. If you want to talk a little louder, but
Can I hide in there with you? The dragon's coming to kill us tonight.
Well,
Okay,
not really
I'm okay
kill
with
us.
Well, if you're hiding, I don't want to go kill my mommy. You guys didn't do what you said you were
Hey,
gonna
we're
do.
working on it, and we
You put
kicked
it
its
back
butt
and
pretty
look at
bad
it.
and had to run away.
Yeah, it's not an extra dimensional space.
If you would feel safer in the hut, I'm okay with it. But we're not hiding. We're used to living in a city.
Okay, let me go with mommy. I'll be right back.
Okay.
you should know the orc snores.
She already left.
She's already gone. Bye.
I
And she's
snore?
just like looking at the door like,
As you look out the window, you see a little.
It's only when I sleep on my back, okay?
let's just roll them over.
It reminds me of a joke that I won't say on the. Anyways. Alright. Boom! Tiny hut! What the fuck? Tiny hut in the room!
Tiny hut is tiny. And finally I say, well actually, if this dragon breathes at us, this hut won't do anything to stop it.
Better believe.
So what is tiny hut then? I thought it was.
It blocks any spells or attacks, so a dragon's breath weapon is not blocked by a tiny hut.
But it's attack.
No, it is not an attack. It is a it is a physical effect. It does not. There's no attack roll.
Oh, I guess that's true.
So,
Wait, how come I have to roll when I do my that's
well, you roll. You roll damage when you do your breath weapon. They
Uh-huh.
roll a saving throw.
okay.
You don't roll to attack. with
Okay.
it. So yeah, a tiny hut.
I mean, basically, we're just doing
It's
it
like
so
the
that
dome.
we,
It's like the
are more
dome where
comfy.
10 people, 10
Yeah, it's a
creatures can
10,
fit
10
inside
foot
of it.
radius, immobile dome of force.
Then you can make it whatever color you want or clear.
Yeah, spell fails if it includes, or spell fails if people are too big.
And you have to stay
all other
inside of it.
creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can extend through the dome or be cast through it. The area inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside. So a dragon's breath weapon goes right through. But like an arrow, you could shoot your arrows through. I can't cast spells through.
And if you leave the hut,
If I leave the hut, it goes away.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to sit here and twiddle my thumbs, or like throw daggers with my paltry 14 dexterity.
So
Can't you just,
physical
like-
stuff like daggers can come into it too.
No, but they can go out.
Can't you just like open the door and then shoot your magic through the door?
It's not a door. There's no
it's,
door.
it's
on
more
it.
like a invisible force field.
Yeah, it's like a big top, like a tent.
It's like a teleport.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you allow? And you is up to 10 creatures that you choose, right?
9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit with me. So 9 other creatures. So yeah, sure, Irma can stay if she wants to.
Irma? I don't know who Irma is.
Irva.
Oh, okay. Irma comes back with her extended family of 26 elves.
Well, since she left, she can't come back inside. Oh, I'm so sorry.
There's
Like
no room at the inn.
The
You
whole,
just do like a circus entrance.
the whole
The orc and the
village,
dragon.
of elves show up. It's like, oh shit, we're being attacked tonight, and we're gonna hide in here. It's gonna be safe.
No and no.
No, I just don't want it to be windy, okay? It was drafty last night. I did not sleep very well. I appreciate your hospitality, but next time we could get one with less of a draft, okay? Is what I want to say. But what actually I say is,
The tiefling is
on
pretty
the
much
inside,
On the inside, he says
on
that.
the
On the
inside,
outside,
on the
he says,
outside.
"Well,
His
we
customer
really
service
appreciate
voice
Yeah,
that."
yeah. Customer service voice is just baby voice for boomers.
It's like an episode. He's like
Oh,
flashbacking into.
Oh,
the-
you
Yeah, yeah. It just
not over
zooms
the
out of my
boomer.
head. It's like the Homer Simpson monkey brain, like symbol monkey brain. Oh man.
Okay. So,
We go night nights.
Irva does come back, and do you make it clear? Or do you make it like opaque, or what do you make it?
I think it's got opaque sides just by default.
Do they have
But-
guards and stuff?
But since we're inside of the thing, I picture it kind of just like matches up roughly to the sides of our like place where
room
we're
in there.
They make it look like wood siding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I picture it's like pressed, almost like presses up to the sides.
Sure.
Um,
So then Irva comes back and she opens the door, and you can't see through it either.
we can see through it, but
She-
outside. can't see.
She's like,
Okay,
He's
from
just
the
like
outside,
waving at her
or you-
frantically, not understanding that she can't see her.
they were gonna let me sleep in their magic house.
We see it, right?
Yeah, you guys can see
Yeah.
her.
You should probably.
Irva!
Who said that?
I should probably go out there.
The sound go through though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
She runs away.
do that! Kitty runs
Meteor
off
can be
after her.
bad.
Kitty runs off
Kitty-
after
Kitty
her.
runs after her?
Yes.
Roll. Just roll a d20. Oh shit.
Is it just flat number?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. She rolled a 20. She's very terrified. She thinks you are the ghost.
Oh
dragon.
no! What have you done?
So she runs, and she runs into her house. Does Kenny follow her into her building, into her room?
Can she tell where her room is? Like when she runs in there, can she tell
It's
from
more
the light
because
or
like
whatever?
built into the tree, so no, you can't really tell.
Like, there's like a window or anything?
Do you want to? She want to stop and try to do an investigation?
Well, I
Start
think she
peeking
would.
in
Yeah, I
windows?
think she would like peek in the window.
Okay, roll an investigation.
Should probably go out there with her.
I can't. I have to stay
15.
here. Oh
15?
no.
Yes.
The windows are closed because of the rain and whatnot. But the 15, she's able to kind of like peek through a crack, and she can see what seems to be like the main living area. And she sees a male adult elf, a female, and then like what would be the equivalent of like a teenager elf. But then she sees not Irva in that room. She knows she went in that door, but she doesn't see her where she can see her right now.
And that's the only window.
Yeah,
Right now? Are they gonna renovate?
Home Depot's
Well,
down the
we'll see.
street.
Well, we'll see what happens when the dragon shows up. There might
Try
be
to
some
smell
more
shit. Does
windows.
she shit her pants?
Yeah, just trying to sniff out where she.
Yeah. She shit her pants running away from you.
She'll go to the front door and sniff at the door.
You can smell, that is where Irma went. Her hand was right on the door. She scratched and claws at the door. You hear like a male voice. The hour's late. Who's there? Who's there? Okay. So, after a brief pause, the door cracks open and she can see the male elf standing there, and she gets the very distinguished glint of the campfire, or the campfire, the fireplace light off of the sword that he's holding, dragging the doorway. We're not expecting visitors. Thank you. Right.
Are you muted again?
Roll a persuasion. Or a performance.
Performance.
Your choice. Your choice.
Ah, that was. It went like.
20. Nope.
Yeah, that basically it went from 17 to 7.
Total of 7?
Well, I don't know what the either one is 0. So yes, total of 7.
7. Sorry, Vix, you are a stranger. Please go away.
Daddy, who is it?
You see little Irva is coming around his knee.
It's her! Daddy, don't scare her!
What is it?
One of the adventurers that pissed off the dragon.
Oh.
I don't want you associating with them.
Don't talk to me or my son ever again.
And then the mom comes over. I already said that she could stay with them tonight, but I don't know what. She came running back, and I don't know what happened.
They weren't there when I got there. They were gone. And then the ghost was chasing me, and so I came home.
It
The
was.
dragon is.
You're the ghost? You're the ghost dragon? Oh, you can't be the bad guy.
Didn't deny
Are you
it.
the bad guy? Oh, you had heartburn? The food was good, Mommy. She has
You had heartburn.
We have tons of them.
Can, what, is it safe? Can, Mom, she says it's safe. Can I go back now?
Okay, but be careful.
I will, Mommy.
Pushes Dad out of the way. She comes out. She jumps on your back like a piggyback brake.
Okay.
And then she leans over. She leans over to your ear. She goes, "Now with your wings, fly."
Oh, she's just gonna kind of keep walking. Like I don't want to get in trouble.
You're gonna walk all the way back.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like. She starts to try to spur you on the sides with her heels.
Drop her.
Oh.
And then she just kind of like, not full sprints, but like runs the direction of the.
And
To kinda
as
get her
you
to
start
follow
kind of
her.
going, oh yeah, she grabs your toe.
Ha! Gotcha.
And then she runs past you. She races you to the door.
And she's like, hey!
So roll a d20.
3.
She got a 9. She got there first.
Yeah, I'll bet she did.
She runs and she touches the door. Pizza!
Wade, scare her again. Wade, scare her again.
No!
There's no Wade, it's Roderick.
Yeah,
Roderick,
Roderick.
Block is just gonna go boom.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Like
What-
really or no?
No.
Okay.
Here's my deck of illusions. Pick a card.
So she,
I'm gonna polymorph
you
into a
open the
newt.
door and she goes,
Everybody's gone. There's nothing.
Turn me into a newt.
What?
Takes her hand. And then she walks in first.
Oh, that's cool.
oh,
Wow. Hi, everybody. Oh,
Why'd you run away?
Sorry,
there was a
She,
sorry
she
about
can't
making
see.
the ghost sound. I was just playing. But
she's inside now. She pulled her inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
she pulled her
like-
inside.
No, I'm explaining to him that
Oh.
that it's
I know,
it's opaque from the outside, but on the inside you can see through it.
Yeah, it was more of a joke.
Oh. So yeah, you can't. Magic's cool.
Magic is very cool.
Wow, it's so warm in here too.
Do you want to see something?
Now do you understand why we have
do you want to see something funny?
I don't know. Is it scary or is it funny? I
Um,
like funny. Funny's fun.
I'm gonna lean down. I bet you that Egan over there
Whoa.
is gonna start jumping up in the air over and over. And I'm gonna, while I do this, I'm gonna subtle spell cast suggestion on Egan.
Jump around.
And so Egan,
Jump
Egan
up,
yeah,
jump up,
to
jump up,
and the command is for him
Terrible.
to jump up and down
Like
until I
jumping
tell him to
jacks?
stop.
I want to see.
Is it saving
It's-
throw?
yeah, it's a wisdom save.
how
Automatic
wise are
fails.
you?
I have a negative.
Really wise.
I have a negative 18 on my wisdom. No, no.
It's a 16 is the DC.
God. What am I, clowning you? Oh, God. Nine.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
See what?
See,
Hands up in the air,
jumping-
jump back up and down.
Wait, am I doing?
Yeah, you gotta
Oh.
like hands in the air, like jumping up and down.
Like you're trying to get something on the top shelf.
Yeah.
Like you're raising the
It's like I'm
roof.
reaching for a shelf, like.
Like you're raising the roof.
Guys,
Look at him, dude. His belly jiggles when he jumps.
The six pack.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm taking bets. How long should I leave him there?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I
Arrow,
know.
did you want to get any sleep tonight?
Highest bidder.
You can hear the boom, boom.
Egan, you don't even know.
Whoa, is he gonna break the floor?
Oh, we better stop. You don't want him breaking through the floor.
Oh, no. That's cool. You be able to do that for magic?
Yes, I can.
Hmm.
I
Can
think
you
you
make
do it.
pretty?
No, I'm
sparkles?
kidding. I'm not gonna make the elf do it.
I
Can
think
you
you
make
may have
pretty
found an
sp-
apprentice.
You make pretty sparkles. I like sparkles. I saw.
Do you have a blanket when you
Lizards
sleep?
can make sparkles.
I'm gonna minor illusion, like just swing across and sparkles.
Oh, she tries to grab him.
They
Put
actually
my
look
sword
like-
next to his sleeping bag. Flame on!
Joke's on you, I'm fire resistant.
Oh, no.
Still would get you.
Resistance, not proof.
Pleasant.
Exactly.
Ah, warm.
It's like the dragon's attacking.
This is. I wish we'd had this in Icewind Dale.
Ice wind. All right, so you guys can get a long rest.
Yay.
Well, I was gonna say if I can help the guards patrol.
Instead of resting, you want to go out.
Well, just do like 2 hours, help them out a little
Probably.
bit, like a normal patrol for us.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Good luck, guys.
They're gonna be like, he's actually a
Well,
spy.
that wasn't too bad. 16.
What do you say to him?
I just wanna,
When
you
you
know, help
approach.
out.
So,
Well, I talked to,
so you tell him you want to help out.
yeah, help out, make sure there's no
They
orcs
tell,
attacking.
they tell you it's like, nah, we got this. And then as you insist, they're like, okay, just they tell you like an area to stay over there, and then they'll like, we'll come and get you when it's time to like move. And then they always make sure that they're not with you. as they move you around. And then roll a perception check as well.
Perception.
18.
Yeah, you notice that there's always somebody in the distance keeping an eye on you as well.
Orc?
No.
No.
Oh.
One of the guards.
Well.
One of the other guards.
Do I make it obvious that they know, or do I just like?
No, you just rolled an 18. They're trying to be stealthy about it, but you're pretty observant with that one. So it's kind of like you're trying to help, but you realize that it's a
That was a distraction.
It's a little awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after 2 hours, then you can go back. Very cool. Anybody else?
Irva, I like to collect songs from all the different parts of when I visit people. So can you sing me a song of your people? That song that you sing here in the village?
Locke is gonna like plug his ear.
This was while I was out on patrol.
Yeah.
Do you know Elvish?
Yes,
you're
I
half
do,
elf,
as a
aren't
matter
you?
of fact.
Yeah. He's just gonna like.
I know the Elvish word for fuck even.
That was the DN saying, oh, fuck.
You gotta separate the voice.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking is Locke.
Okay, no problem.
And then it's roll of performance. Nat 20, holy fuck. She knows a really awesome song. So
Locke,
she,
single manly tear from Locke.
she does. She'll go.
American Idol was
It's obviously not
She gets
the
the golden
voice.
a
buzzer.
matured woman's voice.
The voice, everyone turns
But you
around.
get the high pitch, and so some of the tones are going to be off, and some
It's
of
girl
the,
soprano, yeah.
yeah, so some of the things are going to be off. But she does. She tries to do her best version of, one of the historical Elvish songs. And she doesn't have any musical accompaniment, so acapella is also hard. So
You want me to try to play along with it?
17. So she actually did pretty good. So she does a pretty good job. You being a musician and you've got the ear for it, you can kind of hear the pace and the rhythm, the beat of the harmony, the harmony that she's trying to do. But also you're listening to the words. And what's interesting about it is instead of like the humans, which are talking about like drinking and bar fights and women and whatever, this is more deep. And this is talking more like historical roots
Oh,
of
she's not a rapper.
the Elven history.
She's a conscious rapper.
So these are songs from history that have been passed through generations, and as you already know, elves live hundreds of years. So it's really, as a musician, it's really nice to hear the substance of the song, but also like the beauty of the harmonies and the musical tones of it. Even though it wasn't perfect, she does a pretty good job of it. So you liked it
Thank you.
because I said you liked it.
Oh, because I said you liked it, you liked it.
Yeah.
We didn't hear you sing though.
I rolled for it. I'll let you guys roll for shit too sometime, okay?
Made me jump.
You didn't, you just went.
He said reaching up for a cabin, so.
Locke will make you jump. Daddy,
He's
Locke
still
will make you
jumping out.
jump.
I let him out after like
Uh-huh.
10 minutes.
Oh, that's a workout.
He's got
10 minutes.
That's why I have so
Solid
much
jumping.
energy to go on patrol.
You
I
gotta shake
can't
his arms
sleep.
out. Alright, anything else, anyone? Alright, you guys wake up, long rest, get your hit points back, your spell slots back,
Sorcery points for making him jump.
half of your hit dice.
You're
if
like,
you
yeah, I
use-
have
if
some
you-
to spare.
If you guys have used hit dice, half of your hit dice come back. Okay,
Isn't that?
so
Hit dice is depending on your level.
in the morning,
Yes.
then
Each one we get another one, basically.
Tevior comes in and greets you guys, and he tells you that he has decided that he will take your offer, follow you guys to the promised land of Water Deep and the safety and protection
Well,
of the city.
did I overpromise this or what?
And
We're not going into this. What did you tell him?
and they tell
Well,
you that
you were there.
they do look forward to trying to return as quickly as possible once you have.
Yeah, I must
Vanquish
get
the
the approval.
dragon.
I must get the approval of the Open Lord of Waterdeep.
I think we need
What I said
approvals
was that
on
I will go
But-
seek, you know,
No,
present your case to
they've
the Open
already
Lord.
started packing. You said to.
I don't think I overpromised that, did I?
No, I mean, he did specifically say that we needed to talk to Lemon first, although I disagree with that. I think it's our
I think
land.
we should. I think we should.
Mention it.
Lemon is our employer, so
Well-
we should let her know if we are making moves.
The only reason
I mean,
is
I don't tell my boss when I'm gonna move.
no.
It's my house.
Well,
So-
but we're not. I
Tell the
I would
boss
tell my boss if I was
so what
moving
you're saying is
into the
that
house
the
next door
angry
to her.
dragon that you've attacked and let go and
don't-
stolen his treasure that we worked hard to get. That now we're no longer safe. We have to sit here and wait for you to go talk to somebody,
No.
even though you told us to follow you. But now we gotta wait.
Well, we can
for them.
return the loot.
Fortunately, we have a helm of teleportation, and it won't be that long.
And I can
before we're
take
back.
you if you want. I can bring you
I
along. with
can't.
me.
I cannot just leave my people here. You guys have
I'll stand guard.
specifically put them into danger now and promised us safety, and now you're saying, "Oh, hold on, wait a minute." So now I'm confused.
Well, didn't we want to talk to Lemon to help us with caravans and stuff? You know what we said last time?
Mhm.
That's why we wanted to talk to Lemon to help with the passage, yes.
I mean, it's going to take a couple days, minimum, with this many people.
Can you
probably
teleport any
longer, I would
caravans?
assume.
I
So
can teleport
either
one
way,
large object.
somebody can go ahead of us and let her know if you want. Like I said, I don't think it's any of the business really. What we
Yeah, what
we
if she
put on
says
our land.
no, and I mean, they should stay in their fortified city.
Well, better to beg forgiveness than ask permission, I say.
I don't know. Have you met Lemon?
Tell you what, I am going to go back to my quarters. You guys do what you're doing, and
Well,
we
I-
figure out what's going on. You can send someone for
Right.
it.
We don't believe that the threat is imminent. From Simi's notes, each time she vanquished the dragon, it was some time for the dragon to make its way back into this plane. So I think we have the time to go back to Waterdeep and check and come back here. I'm just trying
My
to be as-
responsibility is the safety of my people.
Correct, and I think you don't have an imminent threat, but I can't guarantee that, and you're probably safest here in your village for now until we make arrangements for where you can go.
But yet you just told me last night that we're not safe here and that we need to relocate.
Well, in the very short term, you're safest here.
And I would
I-
add, if I may add something. Right now, I believe the ire of this dragon, if it is around, would be on the people that just went into its lair, shot some fireballs at it, and took its money. Not the poor elves who are currently
Doing its bidding.
currently not as much of a threat as us, and not as much of a nuisance as we have been. So, if anything, we at least would hopefully bear the brunt of any retaliation.
Aggression.
Yes.
The dragon.
Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury of hopes and maybes and wishes. Like I said, it's my responsibility is the safety of the village and my people.
Well,
So
I'll,
take the time that you guys need. Let me know what your plan is, and we
I-
can readdress it.
I'll volunteer to stay and help the village as much as possible until they get an answer.
That won't be necessary.
I know you guys are afraid of me or don't like me as much, but I will help as much as possible. Against or
Not that we're racist.
And-
we just don't like to have one.
Yeah.
and or dragons.
It's
I was the only one
It's
that did
appreciated.
not attack the dragon.
That's. I don't think
That doesn't
helps
make
you like
that
it
sound
better.
Well-
I think it does.
I was
I'm
trying
the
to
only
reason
one.
with it.
So yeah, so not attacking the dragon that you're getting.
Trying to reason with it. So it probably won't be as angry with me.
Mr.
Egan. Egan.
Mr. Egan. Thank you, but we
just offering my services.
It is noted. You are a great person to offer. Thank you. Alright, what are you guys gonna do now?
Come with
Alright.
us. No, stay here.
All right, off to Waterdeep, or
Well,
do we
for
want to?
2 minutes, okay? He's like, we just met you yesterday, and you're like, you are disappointing the city.
Day before yesterday.
You have failed the
It's
city.
lemon all over again.
I know, no. I think we should. We can't go meet Lux's contact because we don't have Lux.
Okay, so
We
But
can't.
you still have, they say you still have the letter,
I
and
was
you
gonna say
have
we have
knowledge, you know exactly,
And we have her
you have
journal.
Lemon's book.
yes, so we can
Lemon's
try
book?
to pursue. No,
Oh,
not Lemon's
Simi's
book.
book.
Simi's book. I was like-
right, Simi's book.
I just feel like we wouldn't do that without Lux, though.
I don't think that it would be a good idea to go and visit the super secret organization without the member of the super secret organization.
Let's.
We could just say that he was.
Well,
Something happened.
you read the letter,
We
you know what
can
he
use
wants.
my charisma.
You heard the letter, you know what he wants, and
You
you
are very
have
convincing.
in your hand the answers.
Look, you guys wanted to beg Lemon to let us use our land the way we wanted to, so why don't we just go do that?
That's a good idea. We should.
Well, we could do both.
Well, let's
Well-
do one thing at a time.
well, it
let's
is
go
still
talk
in
to
her
Lemon,
city. That's not.
and then we
Well,
can
it's
come
not her
back
city. We're outside.
well,
the city.
Yeah.
But it is close. It's close.
It's gonna be our city.
Well, we do have to get a sense from Tevior of how many people are we talking about here. I don't know if he wants
Actually,
to reveal numbers.
We
but-
should know. That way, we know how many caravans to purchase. Because we said we were gonna get caravans and stuff to
Yeah,
help.
and
them
do they wish to
relocate.
move en masse, or do they wish to move in groups?
Well, I think
I would think en masse would be.
I think
it'd be
teleporting
whatever
them
we
is
can
not
do
a
to
tenable
help.
Solution.
So we should
No,
probably
we
escort
teleport?
them.
I can teleport up to 8 people.
I mean, if
Yeah,
they've
but
got
there's-
like 100 people,
At most 3 times a day.
yeah.
so it would
that
take
would
24.
a while.
That'd be take 4 days at least.
It would
Well, no,
take at
it
least
takes-
4
He's got to
days.
teleport
Yeah.
there and back. I mean, it's,
Whereas
I-
if they caravan over,
Yes.
it just depends. Yeah, it depends on how many people are. I
well,
feel
I mean, Lemon might have more wizardry available to help with that.
Well,
relocation.
let's go
the
talk to
problem
them.
is
let's just talk to her
Let's try and get it.
we have to talk to her to actually see our land.
cross that
Yes.
bridge.
I'll radio ahead to Lemon.
How did you know it doesn't go to Lemon?
Well, to the contact, you know what I mean when I say that. To the contact and say we would like to.
He's using the red phone.
Yeah, the bat phone. I'm setting up the
Blue
bat
pill.
signal.
So you've got message, which is what, 25 words? So what do you put? You mean your
No, it's the sending stone.
the sending stone, which
So-
is like 25 words, right?
But the one that you said it's like special, right? It's like a phone.
No. You use it just like normal. That gets to the contact. The contact would let the wizard know, then the wizard reaches back at you, and then that's different.
Okay.
What's that commercial?
Which one?
The
You
Oh,
tell
Bob,
collect-
we had a baby. Eats
Yeah.
boy.
yeah.
What is that?
Collect call from Bob. The mess. Oh yeah, Bob. Last we had a baby. Eats a boy. Do you accept the charges?
No.
No. Who was that? Bob. They had a baby.
It's
a boy.
We had maybe it's a word.
Yeah, we had a baby. Eats a boy. It was for a 1-800 collect or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Back when
okay,
like
so
calls
you
were a thing.
youngsters that don't know, back in the old days when we had phones connected to cords, they had things called collect calls.
Rotary.
Which means like the person who was receiving the call would pay the fee for the phone call to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
so
you
like
could
if
say
you could go to
collect
a
call.
payphone and then you
So
use
the operator
instead of
would
putting
say,
money.
you have a collect call from, and then the person would say,
Because it
You
would
go,
record your voice.
Yeah.
It would say your name after the tone. So if you say your whole message, like "Mom, pick me up from school," then they'd hear you have a collect call from "Mom, pick me up from school." Do you accept the charges? No. Click, and then you go pick your kid up from school.
That's
But
how
it
you
was
got
like
free
Bob,
phone
They
calls.
got around it.
you know, Bob
That's how
had a
that free
baby.
phone
It's
call
a boy.
Yeah.
Look at him, he's like, what?
I was like 9
only
when
time
that
that's
happened. I
used-
still
why would you
remember.
need to get picked up from school? You have your own dinosaur.
Not all of us can
Yeah,
afford
not
our
all
own
of us
dinosaur.
can do it.
Maybe
Forge
my
your own
dino was
dinosaur.
in the shop. You don't know.
The only time that's used today is when you're calling from prison. So you
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah.
worry about it.
I sat behind Jesus Christ when
Yeah,
I was in high school.
Okay, what's the message you're sending? That was the conversation.
We are seeking a meeting with Lemon
Regarding our land.
regarding our land and a group of refugees. Please advise, we'll be there.
We'll be there.
I don't have it. We'll be nearby. Will be my last word because I couldn't there soon.
You can call it. There's an. Make it one word. There's an,
And with
We'll
that,
be
I
there
think
soon.
let's
That's all
teleport.
one word.
will be soon.
Let's get back to the Yana portal.
So one thing that is interesting is you don't get a response back. But go ahead.
We're teleporting to the Yana portal, yes?
Yes.
Teleport there.
Okay, so it's still morning. You guys just into the dining
Yeah.
portal.
Well, I did want to stop and ask Tevye, like, how many people were we looking at relocating?
After you already teleported to the
No, he said that before.
I said that earlier.
Oh.
He just.
Yeah, but you didn't do it.
He got railroaded.
Okay, I forgot.
It's that
No, we have to
it's
teleport
striking
back
again.
there.
So when you go and Tavior tells you that the village is 72. 72 souls.
And 3 dogs.
Alright, so you got more the yawning portal. It's empty inside.
We were outside. We teleport outside.
Outside. You see some shit.
Uh-oh.
You see flying over your head, because Yawning Portal is closer to the northern section than it is the southern section. It's kind of like in the middle, but a little bit farther northern than the middle. Flying over your head, as you look up, you see this shadow. And you can distinctly make out the silhouette of a dragon. Huge fucking dragon, as it's like barely coming over the tall roof of the multiple levels
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
of the multiple
Don't want to
levels
reason with this
tavern.
one.
Yeah, not this one.
Is this
And
bigger or smaller than Udis the Vincible?
Udis the Invincible.
The formerly invincible.
It appears to be bigger, and as you look at it, you see these red and yellow and orange glowing like veins through the skin. It just seems to be like a fire emanating from inside and like just bursting through the skin as it flies over. And as you turn and you look down, you see this enormous flame just coming out of the front of its mouth. And as you follow where that flame is hitting, you see it make contact into the back of a different dragon. And then those flames still burning that other dragon, the teeth clench onto it, and they end up tumbling, crashing into the southern part of the city. Buildings exploding, debris everywhere, screams, yelling, crying. Fire is now catching the debris and other buildings on fire as they, like Godzilla style, like rolled into several buildings and have destroyed a lot. The first dragon that Silhouette you saw, it totally oversizes the other one. And you see it just kind of like stand up from the tackle. It takes one of its hands and like grabs like the right by the jaw of the upper part of the neck and pull it up, and then just reaches down and just snaps and severs the head of this other dragon, and just chunks and throws it out into past the harbor, out into the ocean. And you see it just kind of it grabs one of the dead dragon's now arms and just rips it off and stands and as flames up into the sky and just rips.
Well, that costed us some money.
What was that?
I said, well, that costed us some money.
That costed you some money?
We could have harvested that.
Yeah. Go retrieve it from
So
the.
the
This is very
the
Pacific
fire
Rim.
dragon was the vanquisher, and the other dragon lost.
The one that flew over
What
us.
you just saw was
The red
yeah,
dragon.
the big dragon that you initially saw as you guys appear with the shadow. Like, what the fuck? You turn and look, and you see it just destroy this other dragon.
Okay, and what color was the other dragon? Is all I was looking for.
Well,
Or can we tell?
roll me a perception check.
I mean, gigantic. I think
Oh,
it'd be hard to
probably
watch.
not. 9.
You saw fire
20s.
and flames and debris.
Oh, can we
No,
go?
sorry, 19.
A 19.
Yeah.
You saw what appeared to be, best you could tell, black skin.
So it was like the bigger one was like a reddish, goldish dragon.
It was dark, and then
It
it
was dark.
and then it had almost as if it was like lava running through its skin.
Okay, so
Uh,
the flesh itself was dark, but like
Yeah.
there like an undercurrent of molten lava.
Yeah, you saw basically like the shadow, right? So
Oh,
it was just straight up, just dark. But what you could see were these like glowing like veins of lava for a better, not lack of a better term, of like.
Do I see guards or
skin of-
anything?
Yeah, you see all kinds of chaos and mayhem.
Right.
Can I start trying to help people out, trying to get people safety?
Can we teleport next to it? I still have 2 charges.
Yeah, you want to go down to the southern side of the city?
I want to get it like probably like 100 feet away from it.
from the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to do that or no?
Why do we want to do that?
Because
As
we're
you
the
guys are
defenders of Waterdeep.
As you guys are arguing about it, the dragon, the big one, he takes the body and just starts just kind of just tearing it up.
Oh, that's just a waste.
What? Right?
That's why we need to go. We need to
I guess.
protect our profits.
No,
With the
dragon,
same dollar signs. It's like a stock market going down.
dragons killing dragons is okay. I'm not protecting dragons from dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if that was?
But they're destroying the city.
But what if
So-
that
so
was a
you
good
teleport?
dragon?
I would
And
teleport with
do you take them with
whoever
you?
is willing. We'll
Alright,
we'll
I'll
Yeah.
go.
Well, we'll stay together. But
So all-
I'm
all
not,
four
I'm
of
not
you-
happy with
I
this
picture. I
idea.
feel like we're
100
going
feet
onto
away
a
from the
roof,
dragon.
like a solitary rooftop, just so that we have
That's
a good
that's
angle.
still
The one
standing.
intact rooftop in the city. It's like a crooked clock tower that's like on the verge of falling over.
Give me a. Let's call it. What are we gonna call this one? Let's call this.
It is
We're doing Arcana. That's what I was just thinking. Let's do an
Sure.
Arcana check.
Can
Just
I borrow,
him or
Can I borrow a dice? I came from work and I forgot my dice. 6.
You wanna have an
Plus
extra?
anything?
6 total. I rolled a 2.
Have an extra.
Yes, please.
See if I loan
Do
you
you
any
want
dice.
to? Do you want
How
an
important of a
inspiration
check
token
is
there?
this? Sure.
I don't know. You don't have to. I'm just asking.
Sure.
All right. Go ahead and
Maybe
reroll
with
it.
the non-cursed die, this will work. Oh, okay, that's a little better. That's a 15.
So what happens is you start to. Interestingly enough, you appear on a rooftop that when you got there you didn't notice the other side of the building is missing, and as soon as your weight hits the rooftop, you guys start falling. But you instantly look at this other one, and with almost the same spell, because you hadn't fully, materialized yet, you're able to like, what that? No, I meant here. I meant here. I meant here. And you're able to pop over to another one that is still foundationally solid enough that it does not collapse.
You hear me scream like a little girl.
So you went,
I mean.
I was just pretending to be.
You should have told me we were teleporting.
You got something in your throat, EJ?
Sorry.
Fly.
Yeah,
If
I
that's
don't know what that
teleporting.
was. It was weird.
So best you guys can tell, you're roughly 80-ish feet away from
Okay.
the creature now. What do you want to do now?
Yeah,
The
we're
talker
going
of dragons, guys.
I know you're the
Well,
dragon
can
talker.
we,
No.
like, does it look itself pretty beat up, or is it like totally fine?
Give me an insight. Or perception. I'll let you pick. Insight or perception. Either
Oh,
way.
Can we all do it or just her?
She's asked the question, so she can.
Good. Not worth me doing it anyways.
26.
26. As it is no longer like flying over you and it is now landed, the rising sun from kind of behind you and to your left is now hitting its skin, and you don't appear to see any wounds or visible damage to this dragon.
So
Lock. This thing just fucked up another dragon, and there's not a scratch on it, dude.
We need to try and at least get it to leave the city. For now. We need to do whatever we can to draw it out of the city.
So, do I see any guards attacking it, or were they attacking the other? Like, do I see any arrows in the other dragon? Like, who were they attacking? The guards.
This is all chaos that's kind of happening all right
I
now.
mean, for all we know, this is the
So-
alpha of our area.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Well, we need to
protecting
figure
the
out
city.
who this is
Yeah.
first. We would probably know the name of the alpha in our area at least, right? Because we've
No,
lived here.
nobody's asked.
Well, we've lived here our whole lives, I assume.
Have you?
I mean, I have.
Locke lived in Waterdeep his whole life. You
Yeah.
did.
I'm new to the area. I'm new kid on the block.
Here we go.
I'm a nomad.
New kids.
It's
on
true.
the block.
I'm from Mare.
I don't know why.
Roderick
Oh,
the Mayor.
this is
Of
still
the Mare. Roderick of Mare.
It just means Roderick of the Sea.
Let me
To
see.
Mare.
I think I can do. Where is it at? Yeah, there's some man. Let's see. As I try to find myself, find this, and it's not already all the way with all this stuff.
You guys want to like approach and say, you know, we've been paying our dues.
Well, we want to know.
Let's send Egan out
I'll
to
do it.
negotiate with it.
I'll try to
Yeah,
negotiate.
the
I do-
dragon
so-
negotiator here.
So
Yeah,
I do have an advantage on charisma checks with dragons.
Specifically.
Specifically with dragon. I'm a draconic sorcerer, so I can be like. I'll walk out, hands in the air. I'm unarmored. I'm just wearing like a coat.
But I'll go with you.
I don't even know. Well, I don't even know if that's. Be close by.
Yeah.
But maybe not
Let him do
immediately.
his
No, I want to
Yeah.
be close by, so if you decide we're teleporting out of here, we're all teleporting.
You would just have to be within
We're
10 feet.
fighting.
Yeah.
We have one charge
Well,
on the helmet to get the hell out of here.
If we're gonna fight, we should fight outside of the
yes,
city.
Yes.
Right.
And so yeah, I think Locke's just gonna walk up, hands in the air.
I'm
Great and powerful dragon.
So give me
Can I do persuasion?
give me an insight first.
Insight first.
Or history.
Okay, that's a natural 17 for a 22.
Yeah, so you do know the name of the dragon, the alpha of this territory is called Fury. If you are what? Fury.
Just Fury. Okay. Do I know, with a 22, do I know what color this dragon is?
What color?
What Fury is?
Nobody's seen it in your lifetime, or even your tiefling, or even like before your lifetime. I've seen it like in person. It has been rumored and said to be a dark-skinned dragon.
So it matches the
of
description.
like obsidian.
It matches the description of the one that we see, at least the legends.
Best you can tell.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just
Fury, I presume.
great and powerful dragon.
Fury.
Well, I don't know if it would be. I don't want to call it the wrong name because that might piss it off. We do not wish to bring you to harm. We only wish to protect our city. Please, can we have a conversation?
Roll a persuasion.
Dormammu, I have come to bargain.
Oh my god. Pulling my marble out.
Oh, jeez. Oh, come on, man. I'm gonna spend an inspiration. It's 2 2s.
Oh my god.
With advantage. That's still a 10. But I'm gonna.
Don't waste it.
Okay.
So, it looks like you can't speak. You're not speaking loud enough. It doesn't even look like it registers that it hears you. As you see it start to just. Everybody, give me a dexterity saving throw.
not good.
Oh, nat 20.
Me too.
So
Doesn't sound
10.
6.
22.
10 total.
10. Yeah, 10 total.
8 total.
8 total.
22.
22
24.
and 24. So as the dragon starts flapping its enormous wings, the gust of wind and dirt and debris and fire embers just flies up everywhere. It's like a dust firestorm. And the wind is so intense coming up the side of the building and hitting all of you. The two of you actually get knocked prone while the other two of you are able to spread and brace. You see through the debris, as you look up, you can see this like silhouette coming up into the sky high above you. And as you guys look, you see the bigger dragon carrying the carcass of the other one. It seems like it's going out to sea. As you see, it just continues, just like ripping pieces off of it. Just chunks of dragon seem to be flying everywhere. The two of you are able to reach down and grab and prevent these two from falling off the roof. Both of you guys are prone and disorientated from all the debris and everything. And
You
then
guys want to go into the water and grab some of those?
Follow the trail.
Breakfast. Sick 'em.
and then you guys see the dragon starts kind of getting smaller as it's going out to sea, and then you guys see it kind of like turn towards the north and it starts to like fly up the northern coastline. As
Well, I'm not just waiting and staring. I'm gonna go and help out citizens.
Yeah,
and
you're on the
make
roof.
Yeah, we
I'll-
need to get
I'll
down.
get
you
out.
gonna jump off?
I'm eager.
You gonna roll me some d6? All right.
I'm eager.
Alright, roll me 4d6s.
46.
We're on a 40-foot roof.
How tall is this thing?
I can feather fall us all if that's if
Sure,
that's what
let's
you
feather
want.
Yeah,
fall
let's
down.
feather fall down
Does
then.
it? Yeah.
Is there no other way off the roof? I mean,
I don't know.
Egan just
well,
joined
he
the jump.
just
No.
wants to jump off the roof.
I didn't say jump off the roof. I said I'm going into action to go help people out.
I said you're on the roof, and you said I'm gonna get off the roof. I'm Egan.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I'm looking around. I'm not gonna be like orc
Look it off.
smash.
You're thinking what I'm thinking. Aim for the bushes.
I'll throw
I'm not gonna Dwayne the Rock Johnson off it.
What's that movie? The Other Guy?
Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson. I'll take my
We
time.
can help who we can on the way, but we need to try to get back to Lemon's area and contact
Make sure
with
that.
Lemon and find out
Well,
what
let's
else
make
we-
sure she's okay.
See if she's okay.
Let's see if-
I, Breakfast and I are going to split off because
She's
we've
probably
going to
be pissed at us for not being here. But
Of course she is.
You can do
We're
that.
gone for 2 days.
How about take about an hour, help people out, head back to the bar in an hour?
as we make our way through
Alright.
town.
Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break while they decide what they want to do with this craziness that's happening, and then we'll be back in a few minutes to find out what they're gonna do. Bye, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Next episode of Dragon.
back, but the city's still on fire, burning down, all fucked up.
I hate it when that
We're
happens.
gone
Yeah.
for 2 days, man.
Yeah. And we're probably gonna get blamed.
Yeah.
Well, didn't you guys bring the dragons with you?
No.
You didn't kill them though, did you? Let them run loose.
Well,
Oh my God.
apparently
we
we-
killed one of them. So
We
there.
killed the one you told us to kill.
I don't know. Wait, who's us?
Yeah.
I'm just a random poor person in the street right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who the hell are you? Get out of here.
Go burn your building.
Well, she ran off to check on the orphanage.
Yeah.
Lux, we saw him for like 2 seconds, and then he ran off to check on the temple. And
And Crom's just running everywhere.
and Chrome.
Rome has done 3
There was
laps
this-
of the city
there was
already.
this blur that went by. I think it was Chrome.
Speed goes out. Is that you?
That's Chrome. that was Egan.
No. I already did my scream.
His scream sounded like Urbo.
He's still
Okay,
complaining
so
that
you're
none
going
of the
to
dragons
check
wanna
on the
talk to him.
orphanage. So you guys are now down close to the harbor in the south side. So if you're gonna you're running, it's gonna be a little bit because the orphanage is more towards the center.
Well,
area.
she said she was gonna get on.
We were kind of keeping our eye out for any of these
You're gonna pop
dragons.
into a dragon and
No,
fly
no,
up.
no,
That sounds like a great idea.
We'll run on foot. Like Kenny knows never to change in town.
Okay, good. So you guys are gonna take a little while to run up there, and then Egan, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to help out whoever I can.
Trying to help out whatever you can. Okay, and then Locke and Roderick, what are you guys doing?
We're following along because I didn't want to
Yeah.
get separated.
Following to the orphanage.
Yeah.
I'm not going.
Oh.
So-
what do you-
so
Yeah,
Egan-
he's running.
I'm
after
trying to
people.
help.
Egan's
Oh.
moving debris down in the streets and areas.
And you guys
trying
have never
to
been there before, right?
make sure people
Yeah,
aren't pinned.
I
and
think
stuff.
I would have ditched you, honestly. Like I would have run
Okay.
off.
Oh,
running.
alright.
Well, I
Well-
tried to tell her to meet back at the palace, but she was like, "Yeah, fuck you."
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just gonna be
I'm-
using.
I'm concerned for other things right now.
I
Trying,
speak enough Draconic to know what fuck you is too. Okay.
trying to grab a little bit of water as we're going and just like toss it on the things. Because with my shape water, whatever.
Okay.
If there's anything, if it seems like I could be using my spells to help, I would be doing that. Like,
Is that a cantrip for you?
well, shape water is a cantrip, but I could be like, if a building had caved in, there's people trapped inside, I'd like polymorph into a mammoth and like try and use the mammoth strength.
What about the hand? Just the big-
Use Bigby's hand.
Bigby's
Yeah,
hand.
that works too. That lasts for a shorter amount of time though, and it's a
Oh.
higher level spell.
Okay.
Um,
So
polymorph lasts for an hour, so if you're directing me, I can.
So-
Put on my firefighter suit and go in the
So
building.
yeah, so as a mammoth, then yeah, definitely Egan can kind of point to you to like push that wall and lift this thing here and do that. So together you guys can start trying to like clear some paths, trying to rescue some trapped and pinned people. Start trying to clear roadways so that like carriages and stuff can start getting through and people can walk through and stuff like that. So you guys are definitely helping. And how much time do you guys want to spend doing that?
I'm gonna spend if it's okay with everyone, I'll spend all 3 hours in polymorph. Well, I can do 1 hour in polymorph and then I can cast it 2 more times. So I
That's
would
fine.
do that.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah, that's a good
3 hours
time
total.
to-
With the amount of damage and destruction that's happened right now, 3 hours isn't going to fix it all, but it'll definitely help. So,
And
yeah,
if
there's still going to be a
Yeah,
lot.
as we make our way to the
Yeah,
palace.
as
Yeah.
we make our way to
And if
limit.
you guys are willing, I can also turn you into a mammoth and just have one person. I can twin spell it so that 2 of us.
Do you want to, or me, or
Would any other form be useful? Maybe a great ape or something?
Yeah, either one works.
or a whale?
Actually, I can't.
Instead of a
Have
great
the
ape,
same
can I
one
be
if
a
you
great
split it?
ape?
I don't think so, but
Grape ape for me.
Godzilla. Godzilla. He's gonna transform into Godzilla.
so yeah. I mean, I can turn someone into one, but you know, it's
If you want, or I could.
I'm not real fond of being polymorph myself.
All right. So yeah,
that's
we'll do grade 8. I can. It's fine. I mean, this right now it's mostly just for like flavor, but
We'll do whatever is best to help the
Yeah.
city,
yeah,
save
okay.
people.
it'll be like a
building.
case by case. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
So you guys want to spend the day and spend your magic
Numbers.
slots and abilities to basically try to help.
Yes.
Okay.
For the most part, at least half a day.
For the most part.
But the
I'm just
direction of our help is to still try to get
Towards
to the
the
palace.
center.
We want to see how Lemon is. If Lemon
So if you guys wanted to just like abandon the heart of the destruction and start going to the northern part of the city, you can. But you can see there's ridiculous amounts of destruction in the.
I think we'll kind of like zigzag back and forth, so that we're vaguely moving in that direction, but we're still
But
like.
as you see something,
As you start vaguely going towards the north, the destruction gets less and more help is needed south.
Okay. So I think we'll spend like 2 hours south, and then with the last hour, we'll start making our way north. If that's okay. And I'm twin spelling that so that we have two.
Well, Roderick's directing us.
Yeah. And then Roderick's got his like little minor illusion,
traffic
like
controller
airline
things.
director.
Okay. So
And
you
I've-
guys are
and I've
down
got
there
some
working on
healing
that,
that I'm
and
doing
as
right
you
now.
are sprinting up to the north, as you start off, you're in the heart of the destruction and the chaos and the death, and so the only thing you can envision is like this burning hellscape is the entire city, right? And you're starting to envision like these little children laying lifeless, which is getting your adrenaline going. That's why you guys are running. But as you progress towards the center of the city, it seems to be less, right? And then as you get more towards the southern side of the north, like the central,
South Central.
north south, south of the north, you're able to easily traverse the streets again, and you're able to find the quickest path to the orphanage, and so far all the buildings are intact. You don't see fire, you don't see destructions, you see the door to the orphanage as you run straight to the door.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, at least I'm calmed down by the fact that things here don't look like the shit show back there, but I'm still gonna go and, enter and look for Ms. Troy, the matriarch of the area that's like, that helps
So
take care of
as
kids.
you open the main door and you look inside, which is normally a bustle with children and activity, but then you realize, there is, the safety protocol, there's danger, so you go back into one of the back rooms, and you find everybody huddled into one of like the tighter rooms. And as you open the door, everybody seems to be startled.
Okay. Well, I immediately relax because I see that they look fine. Kenny runs in, she hugs, kids, hugs with the kids. I run up to Miss Troy, hug her, see, looks like everything's okay here.
So
The kids are all alright.
when you
Everybody's
hug
here.
Miss Troy, she actually grabs hold of you, and you start to let go. She doesn't let go, and she's hiding her face into your shoulder so that she can cry because she's not allowed to do that in front of the kids. And she's gonna stay there until she can dry her tears and pull her face away with a dry face.
All right.
Because she can't show that for the kids. So look, she's trying to hide it, she's just giving you a hug.
Well, while she's doing that, I'm calming her down, so I'm telling her it's okay, it's over, it's gone. Are all the kids accounted for?
Then she names three of the boys that she does not have accounted for. They were outside and she doesn't know where they haven't come
Okay.
back yet.
All right. Well, for now it seems safe, but you should keep everybody here because I'm gonna go look for those kids, and Keena's gonna come help me. So she can keep. That way they're not all spread all over. So she'll keep them there, and Kenny and I will go and see if we can find where the boys were. Like she would know where the last were that she knew of.
Okay. So the three of you that are down in the south, I want the three of you guys to roll performance checks for me, please.
Performance.
Let's see how well you help. Boy.
18.
18.
Nice.
Yeah, I spent three.
I rolled a 17, but I only have a +1.
I spent 3 4th level spell slots and all of my sorcery points, in addition to an extra 1st level spell slot to use to have enough sorcery points to help. So I dumped a lot of resources to help. So if Lemon's ungrateful, Locke is gonna be not. Locke is gonna be. I am so tired.
For all we know, Lemon are a freaking.
Lemon might be
Well, I'm not sure I'm doing the math right on this one. I probably
I just
should
got
double
so
check
many
it, but I'm
classes.
somewhere between 24 and 28.
Somewhere?
Well, because
I'm like 30 to 35.
no, because I
Suffice
have
it to
the
say.
entertainer background. Because I have the entertainer background, I get double the proficiency. In
What's your
performance.
standard proficiency? Plus
I-
4.
Well,
4, so.
well,
so it
I get
becomes a plus
well,
8.
well, I
That's
get.
it.
I get for Dex. I have a Dex of +3 with a proficiency of +4 for a Dex of +7.
So,
So am I
instead, of,
doubling
instead
that?
of +4, it's a +8. You're doubling your
So
proficiency.
it should be
modifier.
+11.
So it's 8
I wasn't
plus
sure.
your 3.
I'm doubling. Yeah, that's what I thought. I said I'm doubling too much on that one. Doubling too much. I mean, I'm doubling too much on that one as well.
Okay, so the 3 of you down
25.
there are doing a good job. You're definitely being very helpful, especially with the magic that you're using, the effort, energy, and resource you guys are putting into it. You guys have saved several people that were being crushed and trapped by debris and pieces of building. You've been able to safely move those things to help them. People that were buried and trapped, you've been able to dig them out. So you are saving lives, which is obviously a good thing, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. But in general, that's usually a good thing.
Fighting the dragon and saving lives.
And using your control water cantrip as well, you're able to also help with some of like fires from continuing to spread and getting bigger and endangering more people. So you guys are doing a lot and doing a lot of good. So good job. Give me an investigation as you're searching around.
You can do it.
Each of you can do it because you both will. Figure out which dice is yours and which
Yeah.
one is hers.
This is. I have a -1, so that sucks. 10 and 6.
Kind of makes sense because you're still hard kind of.
Yeah.
So initially, you're spending a lot of time and your mind is still kind of racing around, and you find yourself like trying to search, but then you find yourself stuck, lost in thought. Meaning you're not focusing on your vision, and you're like, "Fuck, I did." It's like when you read, and when you're not paying, you start thinking about something else. And you're like,
Hate
"Fuck,
when
I
I
gotta
do
go,
that.
you gotta
I
go
have
back
to
and
read the
reread
same
it."
paragraph like 3 times. Yeah.
So this
Really?
is
Yeah, if I'm really in my own thoughts, like I might as well put the book
Yeah,
down.
I'm like 27 in. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I just
So,
read.
so this is the visual version of that. You're
Okay.
searching, but then you realize, fuck, I wasn't actually looking.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't comprehend what I did or didn't see. So you find yourself circling back and try to re-look at the area again, but then you're like, fuck. And you're zigzagging and you're retracing your steps because you're not making progress because you keep getting lost in your own head. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so you're finding it a really tough time to find what's going on. So this is taking a long time. So go ahead and do another one.
And I'll call out to them too. They would at least recognize my voice. I would hope. 11 and 13.
Okay. And we do a third one.
And 2.
Okay. So, it's been close to 3 hours, and for some reason, you're not finding out. Give me a, insight or history with advantage. are the same streets and the same orphanage you grew up in. So you now start to go, okay, I was younger, if I was here, where did I go, what did I do, where were the places that I hid out, and then you start to actually start to process versus just, and say, let me just look at the streets, right, because fuck, there's nothing out on the streets, everybody's hiding,
Yeah.
right, so if that became futile, so you get on, you stop, and you start to think, process, you start to realize, okay, I used to go here, I used to go here, you start looking, you start searching, and then you find it. And so one of those like little hiding spots that was like your fort, oh we have our fort, this is our secret hiding fort, and the three of them are in there.
Okay.
And they're scared, but they're pretending to be brave.
All right. Well, you know, we come like bend down because they were hiding like in their little code place. Like, you can come out now.
And they recognize you as though they come out, they're reluctantly and scared and slow, but they're checking the sky.
And then we'll just, you know, I'll take one's hand, Kenny will take the other's hand, and then the other one.
Just fucking walk on your own.
No, you got like one, then Kenny, then the one, then me, then the other one. Like they're all
Gotcha.
all walking together and get back to the
Congo line.
yeah.
All right. So at the end of 3 hours, at the end of 3 hours, you're able to get the missing boys back. The three of you guys have saved a lot of people and done a lot of good. The spells are now wearing off. What does everybody want to do now?
Head to Liberty.
It's 11.
It's what?
Regroup at the palace.
Regroup at the palace.
Yeah. So once I've reunited the boys there, I would talk to Miss Troy one last time and tell her that we're probably going to see more kids coming in here real soon, and to be prepared for that influx.
She gives a nod of acknowledgement and followed with, you know, the sadness of the reality of it.
And then then we'll now that the kids are all accounted for, everybody seems fine. I'm gonna head back toward because I know that's where you guys were gonna be headed to, so I'm gonna head back towards the palace to try to meet up with you guys there.
And somewhere around noon by now. It was quiet. Too quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys make it up to Lennon's mansion, and you guys are not allowed past the gate guards.
Is there how many guards?
Yeah, I mean,
Well, on the exterior, out on the fence, the gate guard, you see there's 4 guards out there on the outside gate.
Are they within 30 feet of each?
Yes.
I'm not gonna hypnotic pattern the guards.
Hold on.
oh, I thought you were gonna fireball them.
No, I don't want to kill us.
I was like, dude.
Hypnotic pattern will just let us get past them. But no, not gonna do that.
They tell you, no, with everything that's going on right now, nobody's allowed into the mansion.
Can I try to intimidate them? Like, we need to talk to her now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can I help? Can I like help him do that?
Yeah, I would.
To help
How
action?
are you gonna help them?
I'm gonna use minor illusion to make like flames like behind him to make.
I
him
have my sword out, flame on, you know.
Alright, roll with advantage.
I'd be right there next to him.
So the
glaring
first
at them
roll
and
was
putting
17.
Fire in my own eyes.
The
Kinda like what I did to
first
dinner.
roll was 17.
What's the second roll?
Okay, first roll was 17.
17. Total?
The second roll was 12.
So total 17?
Total was 17.
They stand fast, and as you start to intimidate them, I'm sorry, what was your number again? It was
17.
17. Alright, wait, you want to double check, make sure.
His magic die.
Oh.
So, they actually take like a step back, but it's to like ready, and you see them getting in like combat combat pose,
Oh hell no,
ready
dude.
to draw.
Like,
They're like, sir, as we have already said, for the safety of everyone involved, no one is allowed to enter the premise. Please move
So I get
on.
even
Does
more
one-
mad
For
because
this-
I'm like,
Does one
I've been
person
out
be
there.
the leader?
the safety of everyone
But
involved.
there was
while
one
people
that
are
was
out
talking,
here
but I
screaming
don't know
their
how you.
heads
That's
off.
what I'm saying.
Or not. Hold on, I'm trying to. do
Yeah,
that.
no, I'm letting him do his thing first.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you were saying.
I'm just complaining to him.
So I just
about
wanted
rich
to-
assholes
hold
in
on,
their
hold on.
ivory
You do
tower.
your thing first.
So I'm like half burnt, right? Because I've been going through this fire. Like I have like all this
Well,
like,
like, he's got,
like
like,
ash.
ash
And,
on
Yes,
him.
you're dirty.
yeah, I'm dirty right now. I'm like, I've been the last 3 to 4 hours. I've been out there helping, you know, your city and saving lives while you guys are over here standing post. I was like, we want to
Who
talk
do
to
you
Lemon.
serve?
We need to talk to Lemon.
With your agitation, sir, I respectfully ask you to please obey and
Do you know
back
who we
away from
are?
the gates.
Do you know who we are?
Doesn't matter who you are. We have been instructed.
Let
to
her
allow
know
no
that-
one to enter,
Let her know who we are.
sir. You need to stand back. We
I'll
do
stand
appreciate
back,
your
but you
service.
let her know who we are.
And who are you?
Egan, and I'll let everyone know their name. Rodriguez.
While this is going on, I'm just gonna wander off and let him
You mean
continue
the
to,
18th?
The 18.
to distract
You know, I'll let her know. We are the 18.
Very well. Please back away from the gate.
Okay, and then
Have
guys, let's level-headed. Let's
Have her, when she wants to talk to us, and she will, we'll be at the yawning portal.
helping people.
You wanted to do something?
Yeah, I wanted to sneak around him.
Sneak around the guards to go through the locked gate
Or over the fence.
and go over the fence.
Yeah.
Okay, so first, give me a stealth. What's that?
That's what I want. My roll is a nat 20 for myself.
Plus what?
That's a good question. Plus. Wait, because, yeah, wait, is stealth based off dex?
I think so,
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually 28. I need to update these. It's 28.
So as Egan is yelling and screaming at the guards, flaming sword in hand, you're able to kind of like kind of go out as they're distracted, and you seem to be hidden by some of the bushes. So now you want to scale the fence?
Yes.
Okay, give me a acrobatics.
Wait, you're scaling the fence?
Yes, she is.
19.
You're over the fence. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
The hero trap that's at the other side of it.
13.
As you land safely on the ground on the other side. As you can now look through the fence and see Egan like, okay, bitches, what? Just let another fucking A-team's here.
I see you, like.
And I'm gonna head inside, like try to sneak inside.
Okay, so it's off there, and then Locke, you were wanting to do something as well?
Well, I would probably. So my sending stone is once per day. That's how a normal sending stone is. So I wouldn't be able to send a message.
No, let's do what Roderick said. We'll go back to the
Yawning
yawning portal.
We can,
On the way there, let's
how about
try
we?
to help a little
Well,
bit.
how far? So how far south is the yawning portal? Is it near where most of the carnage is?
No.
Okay.
It's out on the Yawning Portal. When you guys appeared, the dragon went over you and was going behind.
How about-
south of you?
How about instead of saying we'll be at the yawning portal, say send us a message when you want us, when you're ready to talk to
So
us.
you can tell the guards.
Yeah,
No,
well,
don't just tell her to.
If she needs us, we'll be out helping the people of Waterdeep.
And I think, I'll make my smart ass remark instead of standing here and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damn right.
Ooh. Go
Hey,
ahead.
Dad.
Go ahead and
Win
roll a
friends and
d4 for
influence.
psychic damage.
Vicious mockery.
My D4.
Your father was a hamster and your mother smelled of elderberry.
Oh God, 1.
You each take 1 psychic damage. Got it. Noted. Okay, so the 3 guys are turning around, going back to the south of town.
I think we should stop by the yawning portal and get some lunch, and then head out.
No,
And then
take
head
a
out.
snap.
lunch.
Yeah.
You mean breakfast? We
Well,
haven't
no,
eaten
it's more
breakfast.
like lunch.
Yeah, it's
Well,
closer to lunch now.
Oh, now.
But what about
but
second
brunch.
breakfast?
It's lunch because we haven't. I mean breakfast because we haven't really eaten.
And what do you want to do?
For all I know, she's
Go
pacing
inside.
around the yawning portal going, where's
Well, those are just your rolls.
Yeah.
Is Kenny going with them?
I mean, she can wait for me out.
You can telepathically tell her to come
Yeah.
with us.
Well, no, I mean, she can wait for me outside. She'll keep an eye on what the guards are doing.
Let's say so. Roll a stealth for her then.
She doesn't even necessarily have to be stealthy because she's just keeping an eye on what the guards are doing. But 21.
So she kind of was like, she saw you go and she's like,
It's like Homer Simpson into the bush.
so she's disappeared behind the cover that you had found as well as she watches you go over the fence, and now you're gonna tell her to stay there.
Yeah. She can just wait.
And
keep
as
an eye.
Roderick walks away, he's drunk.
So you see her as she's standing there, as she's standing there on the other side of the fence. She looks at you and you tell her to stay there. She kind of like, she takes a knee. She's like, takes a knee. She kneels down there. She's like, okay. So now she's crouched down inside of like a shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
You're no longer gonna say meat.
Alright, so yeah, I'm sneaking inside.
So now you want to dart across the long ways towards the building, huh?
Yep.
How do you propose to cross this opening in daylight?
I mean,
Just run for it? And hope
Yeah.
they don't see you?
I mean, they don't have eyes in the back of their head.
Oh, they're the only ones that have eyes, huh? Those 4 out in the front gate?
I mean.
Is that what you're trying to say? I'm just saying, what's your plan?
He's all rolling between little
I've got like
rocks.
Mission Impossible theme music going.
So you're only worried about the 4 guys that you just
No, I mean obviously once I got on the other side, I'd look around and see what's
We're out
around
here
there.
like
but
defending the poor, and the rogue is like Mission Impossible. Like
yeah,
She's only level 1 rogue.
Yeah.
this is technically a rogue.
Technically, she's a dragon rider. With a little bit of rogue in her. She got a little
A little rogue in
She got a
her.
little rogue in
Maybe
her.
it's
Not a big rogue, it's a little rogue.
Yeah.
It's not the size of the rogue.
That's how you use it. Alright, so what's your plan?
I'm sneaking inside.
Good. Alright. It's not going to be a low number to run across the courtyard.
That's
So
fair.
give me,
She got blessed.
Yeah, I just blessed.
how are you going to do a stealth? Okay, it's going to be,
By paying attention to what's going on around me.
it's going to be,
running at the right
it's going to
time,
be, it's going to be a this
using
number, and it's not a low
faces and
number.
Columns and
Alright,
shadows.
roll stealth.
Big butts, no wins.
You get advantage with stealth rolls?
I do.
All right, we're done. Copyright. La la la.
Yeah, too many seconds.
22.
God damn it, I set it at 21. Alright.
Ah!
So I thought 21 was gonna be good. All right. So as you do, you're like watching.
I'm like Kronk.
Yep.
So you're watching the 4 guards in the front until they seem to be like talking to each other or distracted or looking the other way. And
It's like,
then,
man, he really told us.
and then you'll see like a spot that you're gonna like try like make a dash for. Like a small enough, like little something that you can try to hide behind, like there's like a little bush, a little plant, a little rock, a little. Even though you know it's like you're bigger than it, but you realize that it's still just a disturbance in the yard or the lawn, that it won't be as out of place as if you were just like walking. So you and you stop and you're like, and your brain goes, like, I'm up. You excuse me, I'm down. Good. And then you wait for the perfect timing again, and you're just like slowly make it across the lawn. So fucking 22 inches. The dice giveth, and maybe they'll take it way out.
Yeah.
Okay, so you approach the building. All right, now what? Are you gonna open the front door? What are you gonna do?
Just boom, lemon.
You gonna kick the front door open?
I'm gonna kick the fucking front door open.
Oh my
Okay.
Local rogue arrested.
All right.
You do all this for that.
I just needed to get past the guards,
Give me,
man.
give me an athletics check.
Oh, bounces off the door.
18.
Can I have her re-roll that? No, I'm kidding. I'll spend an inspiration.
With an 18,
I'm
you
kidding.
actually, the door, as you kick the door, you're like, and you feel it like, but it doesn't pop. So you turn around and you give it like a donkey kick. You're like, wham!
I'm fueled by rage right now.
Her leg turned into like a dragon.
I channel my dragon.
And not the hinges, but where the double door, but where those double doors met, the locking mechanism like cracked a little bit from the first one, and as you turn around and reverse kick it, the two doors splinter open. Now what?
I'm running in there looking
So
for
you walk,
lemon,
you walk in
calling
the
out
front
for her.
and you're yelling out, lemon!
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that bitch? I'm pissed.
Is Innocence are you gonna have to get a new character? one of the other orphans are gonna get a new orphan.
All right. So give me a dexterity saving throw.
24.
4. As a net comes flying out of like nowhere. You're like, what? As it flies over you and it lands on the marble floor, slides off into the car against the wall. And then you see like a guard standing there having just thrown that.
Keep running. Lemon!
Alright.
And I'm heading towards where we normally meet.
Roll initiative.
Oh my god. I rolled a 1, so 4.
Okay. Let's do it.
I come in peace.
Yeah, alright. So,
Pieces of shit.
as you bust open the front two doors, there is like a vaulted ceiling. This is like an open entryway that has like the double staircase that goes up and around, and then it goes forward, past underneath the staircase, underneath that balcony, and then it splits off to the left and the right, and it can go even deeper into a big room, and then there's glass doors that go out into like a garden area back there. So you're going straight through, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically dashing towards
So-
where we normally meet her.
So as you normally go through the front entryway into the hallways, and you usually turn left and go down the hallways, and then on that left side, which is away from the front of the house, is where the room normally is. So as you make it into basically the hallway where it splits left and right, you see some movement from your left as you're looking, because that's the direction you want to go. You see 4 guards trampling down that hallway. As you also hear behind you, as you turn left, and you see 4 more coming from behind you. And with a 4, you're going to go last. So,
Come on.
go ahead and roll for a grapple. What is it? You, as a defender, you can do athletics
Or
or
acrobatics,
acrobatics.
Okay.
And they have to do strength.
They have to do
Actually, you know
athletics.
what?
You're just gonna do all their grapples at
I'm
the
just
same
gonna,
time.
I'm just gonna do 4 at a time.
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
do half of them. What'd you get?
11.
11.
Ah!
2.
Wait, why are you rolling again?
Because there's 4 on either side.
It says 8. It says there was 8 people.
Oh, I thought there were. Oh, I see.
4 and
So 5 of them are able to grapple you at the same time.
Let me go!
So it's like 1 on each leg, 1 on each arm, and one's got your torso. And the rest of them, the other ones are just kind of like standing there, just making sure you don't get up and
Fuck
get
off!
So you are grappled 5 times. Long story short,
Smash.
you were taken to the dungeon within the mansion and locked up. What do you guys want to do?
We're just out here helping the poor and the people of this city.
Are
We're
you guys
like,
gonna stop?
Unlike Lemon.
Are you guys gonna stop at the hunting portal for lunch first?
I think we're just gonna. I would take it
No.
to go.
After we help a little bit, we'll go and eat, and then we'll go help again.
As you're walking past the hunting portal, Roger's like, but there's
I'm running in for a sandwich.
fucking hot food.
At least get me a
I'm
sandwich.
Roderick, there's people
Do you-
dying
Do you
here.
think they'd even like be
Yeah.
open for
A
business
little
right
selfish, right?
And I'm gonna be much better at helping them if I've had a sandwich.
People are on a time clock here, Roderick. And I
Roll,
have
roll,
time for.
roll persuasion, Roderick. Come on.
Should I roll against them?
That's a 18.
18. Come on. Yeah, that sounds like a pretty logical. I mean, if I got a
Yeah,
good sandwich,
I think I'm on his side.
it
I
makes
could- I could
sense.
really
It
go
makes
for a
sense that
sandwich.
if you got some
You need
food.
at least some water, if not a light,
If people
Glass of
die
toilet.
because we were 5 minutes late, it's gonna be on you.
then you won't know, because by the time you got to
You
the
were yelling at
door,
the guards for 5 minutes.
Well, they're not doing shit.
They're doing their job.
Protecting the rich.
Protecting, yeah, exactly. Fine, we'll go.
Alright, so as you guys go into the yawning portal, you find that it's surprisingly empty.
Not even the
You
bartender?
look behind the bar, there's no barkeep, there's no patrons, there's no serving wenches, there's nobody's in
no,
it.
no. All right, so we'll grab our. So let's grab a couple of ales. We at least need some.
We'll just
some
leave.
liquid.
We'll leave 10 gold on the table and just jump behind the counter and grab some food.
Yeah, you can walk back into the kitchen. You guys have seen where it is.
We'll just make a little,
If there's a
chicken
trap in the kitchen,
or
I'm gonna
cheese or
break
whatever,
something.
whatever's
I'm
easy
gonna
to.
get all
Let's
this
just grab
entire
some
counter.
cheese and bread. And
Oh,
a
no,
couple
the
mugs of
dragon.
ale and
Let's go.
you know.
I'll leave another 10 gold, so
Alright, so you guys can leave 10 gold in the kitchen, and then yes, there's enough food available there that you guys can just like grab some stuff if you guys want wish to.
so you leave 10, I leave 10?
I'll just leave 10. We 10 gold is more than enough for
Yeah,
what we're
these
doing.
guys just lost all their business and stuff. I'm trying to help them out, you know. So.
Sure.
Oh, look at that, Egan. You know what, Egan? That's so nice. You're gonna get an inspiration token.
My first inspiration point.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
Is it really? Oh my gosh.
We're uninspiring.
9 more, and I can use another one of these items.
You're the one that really needs them, right?
I know. That's why I'm, trying.
Good job, buddy.
I know my players are at that point in my Wednesday game.
What point?
The point of needing to juggle their attuned items. They're like, this item is good, but for this mission, I need to attune to this item, and so I need to attune to this item. And I'm like,
That's why you give them too many magic items then, huh?
I give them a lot of magic. I'm a generous DM.
I've given you guys your pick of the
Yes,
litter.
no. They just,
He's not saying you're not.
Yeah.
I need more attunement slots because I have so many magic items.
That's true.
Okay, so you guys got food, you guys like grabbing it and going, you're running out. Are you still in a mug and filling it up with ale and still in a mug and running out with it?
No, I thought we just down a quick one and
You're just
then.
gonna,
Yeah,
pound,
well-
you're just gonna pound a, pound a mug
Look,
of
we
ale.
need a
and-
certain
We have,
amount
we have water skins.
Yeah, we need a certain amount of food and water to keep working this hard all
Yeah,
day.
do you want water or ale?
Both.
Yes.
Both.
We'll water down the ale, so we get the best of both worlds.
Water down the ale. It's already been watered down anyways.
I thought the Yawning Portal was a quality inn.
It is though. As far as you know.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so we got some food and you go down. Alright, great. So now you guys are down there helping out. How long do you guys want to do that?
Well, we asked them to get a hold of us
Okay?
until they get a hold of us.
Yeah, we'll work for a few more hours, go back at dinner and see if they've sent for us.
Yeah.
Nope, nobody's calling for you.
All right, keep. We'll work until we're out of like I don't know. I could really, if I really wanted to, I could dump a lot, like all my resources into polymorphing us.
Do you really want to?
If that's what we think would be, is that what we think would be best? Because then I'm a worse.
I'm getting more angrier
So since
at Lemon
I
not
would be
getting to
super
us
useless
as
if
we
we got
keep
into
going.
it.
so since you guys saw that dragon fly out
Not
to
dead, she
to
gonna
sea
be
and then
dead.
turn and head
Like-
north, you guys haven't seen it come back to the city.
Okay,
Guys, for all we know, Lemon's dead.
that is true.
Okay.
So, do you guys want to break into Lemon's cancel? We don't have to kill the guards. Just
Yeah,
knock
yeah,
him out.
yeah. I know. We're just like,
No, but
man, no. Guys, Innocence would never have gotten caught. She's sneaky
Yes.
enough. She probably got to Lemon already, and they've already had a conversation.
well, then they should be sending for it.
Yeah, they'll send for us eventually, or they will don't need
Front
us.
door open.
Well,
I was
you guys
gonna
want to go
say,
check?
She's not stupid enough to make
That's
herself
okay.
I'm
seem
only
like
a level
a threat.
1 row.
But I think Lemon would have reached out to us at this point, or not Lemon, but Innocence
Yeah,
would have
look.
reached out to us at this point.
We've worked all day doing this. We should. Is it even? Like, I guess we're just gonna stay here. Is there anybody? Is it completely vacant? Like, we just go pick a room and go sleep there? We can go just go
Oh,
sleep
you're
there.
going back to the yawning portal?
Well, I'm saying we go back to the yawning portal
I
and
couldn't-
you know
Yeah.
sleep it off and get a good
I
get a
don't-
night's sleep and try to help. some
We
more
haven't
people.
we haven't heard Innocence. We haven't seen Kenny.
So, as you guys have been out there, you're not the only ones that are out there. There's other people that have been helping and trying, and so, you know, the whole city is working together. You guys aren't, you're not the three only
Let's
people
start a
out there.
revolution.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna start a revolution
So-
and say, hey, Lemon is the leader of this city, and she has not said anything to us.
You know, his analogy of the hurricane was really good. It's like it's not Lemon's fault that a frickin' hurricane went through here either.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I
what is she
understand
doing
that.
now that the hurricane's gone
The
through?
hurricane's gone,
true,
and she
yeah.
has not said.
Katrina call FEMA, you know.
I don't know. Maybe these people are all working on her behalf or others' behalf.
Okay, then we start talking to people, and then I'll raise my voice and say, hey, has anyone heard of Lemon?
But we're not raising a revolution.
Wait, so are you
Yeah,
guys,
we are starting a revolution.
guys, just for clarity, are you guys still out in the southern part of town, or are you guys going back to the yawning portal? Where are you at now?
Well, we're in the southern part of town arguing about whether to go to the yawning portal or not.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
All right, because as far as I'm concerned,
So I'm talking to people and asking
the
them, like,
the sun's,
Well,
heading,
what's
the
going
sun's
on?
going
I
down, and we
would
got to figure out where we're
want
going to spend the night.
Stuck in the dungeon, not
Yeah.
doing anything. I would send Kenny to the yawning portal since that's like a place that we hang out.
How far can you telepathically talk?
I don't think there's a limit because we're like bonded.
As
Or
long as we're
whatever.
on the same planet.
Yeah, or maybe not even that. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think there's a limit. I think they just
They communicate using
At least a
tachyons.
mile.
yeah.
she taps her head.
You said send her to the yawning portal?
Yeah, to look for them or wait for them because
So,
to,
how long
Fish.
after you've been incarcerated?
it
Well,
it would be a few minutes because I'd be sitting there fuming before I think like I should let them know.
And just as a point to clarify, all of your stuff has been taken from you before you put in the sale. So your weapons, your bag, all your stuff. So you're sitting there
1
with
mile.
your clothes on, but you don't have any of your gear. So Mile, thank you for looking that up.
Yeah.
That was on the Discord thing.
Yeah, it's the Dragon Riders.
Thank you, sir.
document.
Appreciate that. And you know what?
I'll take.
Appreciate that.
I should start
Throw
doing.
them
Yeah,
out in the
every other one I'll give to you guys.
So Kenny's like, you can't see it, but when you tell Kenny that, she's kind of like a little like she's been sitting there kneeling in the shadows. She's kind of like she gets a little frown on her face, kind of a little sadness, like, because you know that she doesn't like being not with you. She already wanted to come with you, and you told her to stay, and she was already trying to be good about staying, and she's already like, and now you're making me leave. She's like,
Go get help, Lassie.
she turns and she looks through the shrubberies at the guards. She saw you give them a thing, and she's like, and she sneaks out and she goes back to the yawning portal.
That's fair. That's exactly what she would do. You're correct.
But she does it inside the shrubbery.
Yeah.
Like they don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, so she goes back to the yawning portal.
Yeah.
And
And she
then-
finds shiny gold on the counter.
Oh, she goes into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
So as she's going back to the Yawning Portal, the three of you guys are like creating a revolution. What are we doing?
I'm creative.
Vive la revolution!
All right, what is
Fraternité,
I'm trying to
Egalite, what is it? Liberté, Egalite, Fraternité?
Yes.
The sun's going down. We got to find some place to stay the night. I think the Yawning Portal is the
I
logical
understand what
place
you're
for that.
saying, Roderick, but we're trying
But
to
I don't
talk to
fucking
Lemon,
care.
right? If we have a mob of people go to Lemon with us,
Egan,
she is more
Egan's
eager
got
to
a
hear
hammer
us
in
out.
one hand and a sickle in the other right now.
Pitchforks and torches
Yes.
right now.
Pitchforks.
She's
Get
going
your
to
pitch-
talk to us.
That
'Cause we need to know what's going on.
wants to or not.
Do you know she's even in the city?
Do you know she's alive?
If she is not, that makes it even better
Maybe
for
she's
us.
chasing the dragon north.
That makes it even better for us.
Now
We'll
there's
sleep
a
in her
power
bed.
vacuum, and who's
Yes.
gonna fill it, baby?
We are the A team.
we are the new management.
We are
We are.
We don't
three
need that
of
land after
the
all. We
A
got
team.
this whole
Okay.
four.
Three.
Four.
We currently.
There's five of us.
Yeah.
Kenny's somewhere.
Yeah.
Innocent
We
somewhere.
are three of the A team. I don't know where Kenny and Innocence are. They march.
But we
to a
are the
different drummer.
trusted.
I don't even trust.
We are the
little
strong
guy.
hand
Okay.
of the A team.
You guys are 50% of the 80.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll be fine.
That's
Look,
kind of
believe in
unfair
us.
to
Believe
Kenny,
in us.
but yeah.
These people will believe in us. You
Yeah.
gotta believe in us.
Yeah. And everybody's been working hard all day,
I get what you're saying.
and cooler heads will be easier to talk to in the morning,
Okay.
and we will be
So-
recharged ourselves.
If
As-
you were in
as-
charge of a city,
The
and
three of you guys, I hate to interrupt because I do love this, but the three of you gentlemen, please roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm exhausted.
I am probably.
We're about to find out.
13.
11.
25.
The two of you have one level of exhaustion, and you're just fired up and don't have one.
I'm too tired then to prevent him from starting a revolution.
Revolution.
Let's go back to the portal.
I have spent all of my spell slots. I have
Yeah,
spent all of my sorcery points.
Yeah, I
I
spent,
have been casting cantrips for 2 hours to put out the fires. I
have
am
been
ready
using
for bed.
vicious mockery to put down looters all over town.
Hey, get out of that house!
Hey, I've been using intimidation too to help, you know, so.
You Mumpsinius Mini Hammer.
This is exactly how I planned tonight to do. I even wrote it down. You guys want to see it? I was like, they will.
Revolutionize.
The union, yeah,
Alright.
the players have unionized.
Look, you
With
go,
NPCs.
you go
It's
get the
together
pitchforks and get
strong.
shot by the guards. You can find me at the Yawning
Okay, look,
Portal.
if you
okay?
want to take a rest, that's fine. All I need is people behind me to revolutionize this.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Go
Be
get
home
some
by
rest.
11. I'm just gonna pick a random room.
Oh, so you're going back to the
I'm going to the yawning
Yeah,
portal.
we're going to
Okay.
the Yawning Portal. We're
So, limit.
I will fall asleep on the floor.
Innocence.
There's
Innocence gets to the Yawning Portal first, and as she enters.
Kenny.
Innocence is
As my
currently
grandma used to
guilty.
say.
Yeah.
Are you going
know
back
who
to the
you
Yawning
are.
Portal? You're out
Yeah.
getting pitchforks.
As
I'm trying to
Kenny
gather
goes
people
into
up.
the Yawning Portal, she notices that there are some people there. The staff, there's some staff there as well, and definitely not as lively as it usually is. There's usually always a live band playing. There's no band. There are people sitting at tables with soot on their faces and their bodies, dirt under their nails. Definitely tired, exhaustion looking, and eating meals. The staff, instead of having smiles on their faces and being chippery, it's more kind of melancholy, and getting orders and serving food and drink, but it's definitely not a cheerful mood. So
somber.
definitely somber. So she goes in and kind of finds just a table, some little chairs, and is like, okay, I'm here, but I don't know what to do now. here and no one here.
Yeah, she's sitting there staring at the door, kind of like she did for.
Like expecting innocence to walk in.
Yeah. Told me to sit here. Now I'm gonna sit here.
And then after what seems to be like a long time, but it's really only like 35, 45 minutes, the door opens and she sees some familiar faces. She sees two faces. Two? What? Three faces.
Two.
I'm gonna gather people up and
Two
take
faces. Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
so
so
she
he's
sees two
behind.
faces walk in the door, which are these two guys. And as you guys open, that's what you guys see. You see some people sitting around. It's not fully packed. There is staff. It's somber, but you also do see Kenny sitting at a table.
She would
staring
shoot
right
up
at
as
you.
soon as she saw them and run up to them.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
As Kenny jumps up, she runs
We're
over
back to the game.
runs over to the two of you guys.
I'm gonna say, does she can she speak Draconic,
It was it's.
or
it,
can she
remember it was like
understand
a.
it?
It's very like
She can
a
understand it.
toddler. Yeah, like
we-
she can understand it, but she can't speak it very well.
Okay. Do you think that because I have advantage on my charisma checks to interact with dragons, that I would be able to
Have
interpret at
basic
least a little bit?
conversation.
Limited.
Yeah. I would be. What happened, boy? Did Timmy don't fall on the way?
Yeah, basically that's the level of conversation.
Yeah, switching to Draconic, like. What's going on? Where is Innocence?
Kind of like innocence. Where?
Yeah.
Yeah, Innocence where?
And she grabbed both your wrists.
All right. She's in chains. She's in prison.
Wait, she doesn't know that.
She's
Yeah.
in she.
Oh, because
Because yeah.
You have a
got the link.
telepathic connection.
Oh, the nose got it in one.
Um,
Good at this.
man,
Good
okay.
at charades.
with Lemon, and I do like the ponytail. Like I mime the ponytail.
That's cute. I like that. Her trademark, right?
I'll do a minor illusion of the palace. Is that here?
All right. So
Innocence isn't half as good of a rogue as she thinks she is.
What do you expect from a level
Don't
one?
tell her I said that. Don't you tell her.
I'm not there.
She is no night breeze.
I think we need to find Nightbreeze and have him break her out.
Oh my god! I'm
Can you?
She would be so pissed.
Innocence would not even walk out of the
I
I
cell.
am not
If you can
leaving.
afford it, it can happen. If you can afford it.
Well, Innocence is footing the bill, so.
well,
We just got night breeze to break you out. Can you pay him?
No, it's not can you pay him, it's you're paying.
Not only do you get insulted by him breaking you out, then you have to turn around and pay him for doing it.
Wow.
Alright.
If looks gets killed, she would kill me.
Oh
right,
my
tell-
god.
tell her
I have to.
innocence tomorrow.
In Draconic.
Innocence, fuck her tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, she can.
Too
she
tired.
Can, let her stew.
Let her sleep. Innocence sleep.
Can you
This palace.
communicate the exact words that I say to her? Is
Do
that
you
a thing
understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Okay,
I-
rush hour.
I think if anything, she'd be able to communicate the sense that she found you guys, but I
Okay.
don't think she'd be able to say he says this. I don't think it would.
She
work
can't
like that.
phonetically, mentally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We come morning.
We come. Yeah. Oh
As
man.
often as possible.
Oh dear. Yes, we'll go tomorrow.
Sorry.
I cannot cast another cantrip or my fingers will fall off.
In
She doesn't understand what I'm
She
saying.
just
I'm saying
she just grabs your hand
If we, have
Like
a,
the finger, like-
if we had a cleric here, he might be able to put them back on.
oh, I'm just gonna. Locke is gonna down 2 big mugs of ale and
Nice.
then just pass out vaguely in the area of his room.
She's probably gonna
Yeah.
stick with you
Well,
because you're the
well-
only other tiefling and she doesn't know
Do
what
we
to
still
do.
even
He's
have
so
a room?
tired
I was
after
gonna ask
that.
you,
That is a very good question. But before we get to there, Egan, you were trying to do what now?
Let's go!
Because I'm thinking all the hotels are going to be filled up.
I was starting a revolution, so
Yeah.
I gathered people, right?
Yeah.
Who's bringing the guillotine?
But I see that they're tired and stuff, so I
Yeah.
do go to the yawning portal.
Oh, you're going to the
I'm gonna
yawning
feed you guys. Once we're
How many people are you trying to take with you?
Whoever fits.
Whoever is willing to listen.
Okay.
I say he attracted one for each charisma point he has.
We are going. Oh, if I can find them, here we go.
Oh, that's some nice music
Yeah.
for it. Is that,
The
is that-
Soviet
did you do that?
national anthem.
The Soviet national anthem. I don't know if that's the right one to use.
It's the revolution, the Bolsheviks.
That's it.
For
You
Ian,
have
it's more like
30
empty
people
chairs and
following
empty
you.
We got 30 people.
30.
So, we're gonna go take them to the iron portal, feed them, and then we're gonna go to
alright.
Lemon's castle.
Okay, so it's gonna be
That's
the
fine.
iron portal's gonna be 5 silver times 30 was what, 15 gold?
That's fine.
So 15 gold, 15 and a half gold for you two if you're
I'll do 20 just to tip people.
okay, 20 gold.
So
And guys, it's gonna be 5 silver for your guys' meals.
I got it. I'll buy it tonight.
Now, Roderick, as you are asking about your rooms, the barkeep actually tells you, like, the rooms that are normally have been reserved for you, you guys hadn't been paying for them. So first of all, he says, oh, those aren't available, which probably is understandable under the circumstances. But he does say that he does have some rooms for you. However, you will have to start paying now.
No worries.
Yes, here, take it.
Yeah, how much?
Another 5 silver.
Okay, put us up for just tonight. I'm not sure what's going on tomorrow
So
yet.
for the two of you, of gold.
Sure.
And as you guys go, you find that your individual rooms are smaller. These aren't like the big luxury rooms you guys used to,
Yeah,
used
well-
to have.
Well, Locke is too tired to care.
Yeah, we don't care. We're trying to get.
He summons the mage hand with the very last of his arcane energy to tuck himself in. And it's just this little tiny dragon claw reaches down and like.
Now, did you let kindness follow you in because she was?
Yeah,
totally-
sure.
Okay.
She can cuddle if she wants to.
She can sit on the floor at the bottom of the
He
bed.
he doesn't care. He as soon as his head hits the pillow and the covers are up, he's asleep. So whatever she wants to do,
She lays there whining like.
She's
so
keeping you
funny.
awake all night. Give me a con save.
I'm gonna at one point I'm just gonna like grab her and just pull her onto the bed just so that she will shut up.
Curl up at your feet.
Yeah.
So, 20 gold. You got your 30 people fed.
Do we
And
get to lose our exhaustion?
Yes, a long rest.
Another.
Yours will know.
Another 15 gold if you want to try to get them rooms.
No, we're going to Lemon's castle.
Okay.
Right now.
Tonight?
Okay. So.
Is Egan gonna get arrested too?
I'm going to. I'm going to.
So.
I didn't see them, right?
Overthrow the
I didn't
rich
see them.
Yeah,
tonight.
when you go in, they were sitting there, and you were all
So
in
did
with
they
your
tell me
posse.
that innocence?
This is so
Is-
cool, man. This is so
Would you
cool.
guys have to?
So after you've swallowed your second mug of ale, before you get ready to go upstairs,
asleep. I'm not even paying
No.
you see
You see
Egan walk in with 30 people behind him, and
It's just like-
they go and they just take over like a big quarter section of the chairs and the tables, and Egan's like buying food for everybody.
I'm gonna go over to Egan and just whisper, I swear to Bahama, if you get arrested tonight, I will.
Where? Because I
Not
see
know about
Kenny,
it 'cause I'll be
right?
asleep.
I
Yeah,
will.
Kenny would-
So
if you
I'll,
go to-
I'll see Kenny like, okay, where is innocence?
she's in jail.
Okay.
In the pa- in
This
the
revolution is really going through tonight.
I swear to Bahamut, if you get arrested, I am not bailing you out. You are staying there.
I'll let you know. I'm not getting arrested. I might die.
Yes, I will not be arrested
I
tonight.
will not.
You'll
never take me on.
Let your human half rule for a bit and not your orc.
It has
half.
been for the last 9 hours while those guys have been sitting up in front protecting Lemon and not doing shit.
You don't even know Lemon's there.
Okay. But we
Good.
don't know if
What do
she
you want-
isn't there either.
What do you
sleep
want
in
to
her
do?
bed.
Loot her mansion?
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep in her bed tonight.
Kindness is just like nodding along, like, yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna leave
That's real
I'm gonna leave a turd on her pillow.
Gonna leave a horse head on her pillow.
Have you guys seen Me Time?
No, I haven't
never-
seen it yet.
well-
I haven't seen it yet. I saw like.
Okay,
Me
then I
Time.
can't
What's
say
it called?
Me
Me
time.
Time. It's Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Hart. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. But anyways, Netflix. Anyways,
I don't have Netflix.
hopefully we get sponsored.
Let the revolution happen in the morning.
No, Revolution can't wait.
Revolution.
I'm exhausted.
Why are they sleeping?
Hey, you
Us-
guys get
us
your sleep.
Sleepy mortals need some sleep.
You
I
guys
know
get-
you got a constitution of 87 or whatever. Fine. You know?
You guys got your sleep, okay? Come with us to the castle in the morning.
No.
We'll be there.
Okay. The fires of revolution will burn all night.
Yes.
I'm not gonna try to kill anyone.
Try.
Try.
But if it accidentally happens.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
Hey, you start gathering up people with pitchforks, people get stabbed with them, okay?
But they are listening.
They who?
Look at those
people
guys.
with
They're hungry.
Okay, so we got Locke in bed. We got Roderick in bed.
I ate dinner and went to bed, yeah.
We got Egan downstairs with 30 of his brand new best friends, and we got Kenny is in bed.
Yeah.
Or is she gonna go with the?
No, because I mean, as far like, yes, but she would be falling because she.
Okay. And
The other two
Kenny's
friends,
in bed sleeping with Locke. Innocence is in jail in
Soon to be released.
in the dungeon in
You're all a bunch of class traitors.
in the Open Lord's dungeon. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where we will pick up next time on Bloodlines and Power.
Poor Lux.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
Lux
Let's
is gonna
get
come.
aside.
Lux is gonna come back like.